Hi everyone, in this video we are reviewing the terms of concrete and abstract. I would say two very important concepts for the ELA classroom. So first, we could label some things, some words as being concrete. If we label something as concrete, what we are saying is that this is an object. This is an item. If you turn around right now, wherever you're sitting, and you look around yourself, you're going to see a bunch of concrete objects, concrete items. I see a computer, a keyboard, some hand sanitizer, a water bottle, my cell phone, a fork, a ruler, a plant. You can do the same thing right now as you look around. Everything that you're looking at is going to be a concrete object. We can test something. So if we're thinking of a word and we want to test whether or not it's concrete, we can think about it in terms of the five senses. So I've got those listed here for us. The five senses are sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. I like to think of this in terms of examples. So if we come over here, we've got an American flag. If we were to take an American flag, could I look at it for sight? Yes, I can see it, hanging up on the flagpole. Could I hear it for sound? Yeah, particularly if it's a very windy day and you kind of hear it blowing around. Yeah, I can hear that flag. Could I smell it? Yes, I don't think I want to, but you could. Could you taste it? Could you go over and lick the flag? Yes, I don't think that's very respectful. You probably shouldn't do that. And could I touch it? Yes, I can go over and I can feel that flag. So it is clearly a concrete object. Now, there might be some items that we think about and we can't do all five senses for them. Even if we can very clearly have one sense that engages with an item, we are going to say that it is concrete. So a good example is the wind. We can't really see the wind. We can see it blowing things over, but I can't actually see the wind. Can I hear the wind? Yes. Can I smell the wind? No. I might be able to smell other things through the wind, but you can't really smell the wind. Can you taste the wind? No. Touch, can you feel the wind? Yes. So for wind, I would say you can really only hear it or sometimes feel it, and yet we're still going to consider it a concrete object. So the opposite of concrete then would be abstract, something that's not actually, quote unquote, real. This would be just an idea or a concept. This is where things get really tricky, is that sometimes there are ideas or concepts which we do consider very real. We can feel them, even though they aren't actually a concrete item. So an example that I've got over here for you is that flag, the American flag, can represent an abstract idea of freedom. But freedom itself, that's not really a thing, it's just an idea. If I were to say to somebody, it smells like freedom, what does that smell like? We might all guess different things. If I said, this tastes like freedom, what does that mean? Like an apple pie? Is that the taste of freedom? No, because freedom itself doesn't have a taste. Same kind of thing if I were to ask you to draw a picture of freedom. You're all going to draw pictures that look very different. So it is not that freedom itself is concrete. It's just we associate freedom with different concrete objects. Another example, these are not connected here, just different examples. So a dog is concrete. If I were to ask you to draw a picture of a dog, almost all of us would have pictures that have similar features. So many legs, well, 4 to be specific, 4 legs, a tail, maybe some ears, a longer kind of snout. We would see all those features in our pictures, even though our pictures might look slightly different. But if I were to ask you to draw a picture of adventure, somebody might have a picture of a compass. Somebody else might have a picture of a mountain with a hiking trail. Another person might have a picture of a boat, a sailboat. It can sound like so many different things when we're looking at abstract because it is merely an idea. So as we move forward, obviously we will do some activities breaking down concrete and abstract a little bit more. But a good way to get started is really feeling solid in what is concrete. So at the end of this video, I'd like you to just, if you didn't do it already, look around you right now and just identify some of the things around you that are concrete objects. Okay, have fun. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out and let me know.